Chris, tell us about the herb Schizandra.
Schizandra is one of the more curious botanicals. It's a berry, but don't think a berry that you put like on your granola in the morning, okay? It's never been used like the way we use blueberries, strawberries, that kind of thing. Schizandra has always only ever been a medicinal berry.
Okay.
And it's called Wu Wei Zhe, and it means five-flavored berry. And I remember the first time I ever bit into a Schizandra berry, I was eating a duck stew in China, and sometimes they'll use it as a seasoning. And I bit into this soft berry, and I had this explosion of completely conflicting flavors in my mouth. Sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and pungent all at once. Now, to us, that's very weird. To the Chinese, it's proof that it's a very balanced botanical. Schizandra, like rhodiola, like the ginsengs, like eleuthero, is an adaptogen. It shows special benefit for enhancement of mental function.
Oh, really?
The human clinical studies on Schizandra mostly focus on concentration, memory, thought formation, the ability to engage in mental work for extended periods of time. Like the other adaptogens, it will help you to cope with stress far better. Something that may have been very stressful for you before might not bother you at all when you consume these adaptogens, Schizandra included. I like it due to the really vivid mental enhancement of it. I would say that Schizandra